S Hotel in Montego Bay is this week's lifestyle feature. Check it out.
I'm your host, Michaela Leana. Allow us to take you on a tour of this beautiful property.
Pree Dis is the sister hotel of Spanish Court in Kingston and takes on the EP model, short for European Plan, which basically means none all-inclusive.
Well, what we like to say is that S Hotel is for everyone. So we say come on in, it doesn't matter how old you are, and especially our local clientele. I mean, a lot of people have just been wanting this kind of hotel in the environment for a long time. A hotel where our locals can come in, enjoy themselves, have a great meal, enjoy the atmosphere around the hotel. So yes, we welcome our local people. We have 2 restaurants. They're located on our ground floor. One is going to be focused on a la carte dining. The other will be a buffet kind of setting. Outside of the 2 restaurants, we have a grill, which will be poolside as another dining option. And of course, we do have a quaint cafe downstairs that people are just falling in love with. We have 24-hour room service. So if you've missed the restaurant hours, not a problem. You just go to your room, you dial up, and you can order room service. 120 rooms, so it's very quaint, a perfect hotel to really be able to touch your clients when they come in. I would love to say S stand for service, but this is what they will get. I mean, we do hope to set ourselves apart from our competition by offering just quality service to all our customers, local or international. So come on to S Hotel and you can be guaranteed a fantastic time when you're here.
In our corporate playlist segment, Managing Director of Medical Disposables Kurt Booth tells us about his favorite songs and artists. Pree Dis.
We're still so young. I'm still so young.
Hi, I'm Kurt Booth. I am the General Manager and Director of MDS Limited, Medical Disposables and Supplies. How much of a music lover am I? Music is part of my life, so I think that by itself answered the question. I am a great music lover, all genres right across the board. I like a lot of older music. Sometimes the love of music is because it takes you back to a time or a place, so I tend to get a little nostalgic with music as well. Right now, listening to a number of artists. There is Bob Marley. There is some gospel that I listen to. Nicole C. Mullen is one of my favorite gospel artists. There are some more current dancehall. Can't leave out the dancehall. A recent phenomenon that has come on the scene is the Six, and I'm really scrutinizing them a little bit more, and interesting to see where they'll go with the art form. I'm always listening to some type of Jay-Z as well. He is very motivational for me, especially as one of the artists that has matriculated into a corporate executive. He's a real juggernaut, so that in that regard, it inspires me. A lot of people know me on the playing hard side, so it's very, very easy to get me into a party mood. But of all the genres of music that get me most into a party mood, I would have to say 70s or disco or 80s pop. 70s music, I guess the beat right across the board just gets me going, like an Energizer bunny. The Jackson 5 comes to mind, you know. I Want You Back or ABC. That really gets me jumping and bumping. Same holds true for 80s. I mean, it could be Bruce Springsteen. Even Eddie Murphy had a hit, Party All the Time. So on the dance floor, that really describes me, you know. Whether or not I can dance is another story, but I love to dance. When you ask me about my favorite recording artist, Buju Banton comes to mind. I always thought that he was such a lyricist and a wordsmith, and his compositions were probably ahead of his time in dancehall, not to mention his versatility across the board and the longevity factor. Overall, favorite song for a very long time in my life had been The Harder They Come by Jimmy Cliff. And that speaks to just about anything I approach in life. The harder they come, the harder they will fall. There's another song that I'm listening to right now that I think I'm listening to more than Jimmy Cliff. And this is my favorite Bob Marley. It's Ride Natty Ride.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Harder they come, harder they fall. What I do, what I say one time.
I think it speaks for itself, and I think I spoke to it. And I think all throughout my life I've encountered challenges, I guess like everybody else. I'm Kurt Booth, General Manager of MDS Limited, and this has been my corporate playlist.
We're still in New Kingston, guys, and it's an overcast Saturday morning. After the break, the backstory behind one of the biggest hits for 2019, the music video premiere, and more. Stay tuned.
What to cook for dinner today?
Daddy's home!
You have the key to my heart right there.
Mommy, what's for dinner?
Corned beef and rice. Ian, what's that noise?
Nothing, Mommy.
Dinner's ready.
Great quality products for the entire family at unbeatable prices. Hilo, making life easier.